Watching Philomena provokes a lot of strong emotions, anger, sadness and laughter, often converging together in the same scene. Was it tough to have enough emotional distance from such provocative subject matter?
Well, no, I didn't have emotional distance. I was very emotionally involved in it. I mean, because I read the article in the newspaper and I responded to that because it made me angry and it made me cry and all those things. It didn't make me laugh much, I have to say, but I brought that to it a bit later on. But you need to feel passionate about something. You need to have an opinion about it, but then you also need to rein that in sometimes. I was angry with the church when I read it, but I didn't just want the film to be just an angry attack on the church, because I think that's it's been done, and also it's of limited value. You don't want to make I don't want to make a film that is just preaches to the converted, because then it doesn't really achieve a great deal.
There's a great scene near the Lincoln Memorial where Martin explains to Philomena quid pro quo. Is that something you found yourself in your own career, doing this for that in terms of big Hollywood projects and smaller, more personal projects like this?
That's a very interesting point. Yeah, but it didn't quite work out like that. I do something. I do kind of a big Hollywood action thing in a small part, but I wouldn't get much back. So it was quid without the pro quo. Yeah, just a few quid. I had an experience in America where I went there and ended up paying part number 3 or part number 4 in big budget movies, but it's kind of a thankless task. It seemed interesting at the time and it's quite enjoyable and diverting, but it's just a curiosity. It doesn't really satisfy you. Whereas what I did was I came back to the UK and I thought I'm going to try out a little experiment. I'm going to write something and pursue a project that I just want to do, irrespective of whether people want me to do it or not, or any advice. I just thought I'm going to pursue something by myself and see what happens, out of curiosity, and that's what Philomena is. That experiment. So it worked out well.
Now, Tony Hayers from the BBC refused to give Alan Partridge a second series, but what are the chances of a second film for Alan without him having to resort to cheese-based threats?
I think that there's definitely a possibility of Alan having some other outing. What it is, I don't know. He's not dead, I mean, we've not killed him. We deliberately didn't kill him so we could, bring him. He's like a vampire. You sort of put him in a coffin. He's like kept in cold storage, and then we drag him out, attach the electrodes, and reanimate him. So we might do that in a couple of years.
And just quickly, did you watch Big Mama's House or Judi Dench watch it as method research for
all the
this?
way through? No, I watched certain excerpts from Big Mama's House.
Poor man, poor man.